Well, as Pak terror proxies target Braves in the valley, its army snipes on Indian forces at the border. Pak violated ceasefire in the Araspura sector of Jammu and Kashmir, injuring our soldiers. We have, of course, retaliated in equal strength. In fact, Pradeep was at one of these locations. He sent us this report. Let's play that out before we go across live to him.
Right now we are in Pargwal sector. Some of the villagers are with us who had to flee from their homes because of intense shelling from Pakistan side. At about 3 p.m. Indian Standard Time, Pakistani rangers all of a sudden opened mouths of their guns, targeting not only the border outposts but civilian areas too. And let's speak to them and find out what kind of problems they had to face when the shelling started. अब हमें पूरी डिटेल बताएंगे कब शेलिंग शुरू हुई और क्या हालात हैं इस समय.
कोई 2:30 बजे फायरिंग स्टार्ट हुआ था.
और ये कहाँ से कितनी देर तक करते रहे हैं अभी?
कोई 2.5 घंटे.
तो ये बिल्कुल गांव जो है बॉर्डर के करीब है.
हाँ, बॉर्डर के करीब है.
See, it was not a small arms firing. They had been using, in fact, heavy caliber weaponry to target these areas. They had been using 60 mm as well as 82 mm mortar shells to target the villages. And you can see some of them had come out of their homes. The problem for these people continue. But there seems to be no change in Pakistan's strategy because they want to push in terrorists. Already there are inputs that about 200 to 250 terrorists after completing their arms training. They're waiting at several launch pads looking for an opportune moment to sneak into this side of the border so that they can sabotage peace. Already a few days back, the movement of, in fact, Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Maulana Masood Azhar, along with a group of other 5 Fedayeen squad terrorists was seen in Saujia area, which is opposite Punch. And this clearly indicates that Pakistan is in fact trying to sabotage peace in this region. They are trying to push in more and more terrorists. And under the garb of this shelling, they are trying to facilitate infiltration. But so far, because of the alertness of the BSF personnel on international border and army on line of control, they have not succeeded in their nefarious design.
Let's go across to Pradeep now for more latest information. Now, Pradeep, what is the situation? Is the firing, cross-border firing, still on?
Still intermittent firing from both the sides is continuing. We see no, in fact, end to the provocation from Pakistan side. During the last 24 hours, there has been 2 ceasefire violations. Yesterday, Pakistan had, in fact, sniped at the BSF post and 1 BSF personnel was critically injured. And today at about 3 p.m. Indian Standard Time, they once again opened mouths of their guns, targeting BSF post as well as the civilian areas. They had been using heavy caliber weaponry. The idea is basically they are using this cover fire to in fact facilitate infiltration of the terrorists. As I said earlier in my report also, that about 200 to 250 terrorists are waiting at several launch pads right from line of control and international border, and they are looking for in fact the gaps so that they can sneak into this side of the border. But so far they have not succeeded in their mission. But what is more important is that when today at about 3 p.m. they started targeting in fact Indian posts in Chicken Neck area, which is in Pargwal in Akhnur sector. This is basically area closer to Sundarbani and Akhnur sector. When they started targeting, BSF also retaliated. In retaliatory action, 3 Pakistani rangers are said to have been killed. And this shows a change in strategy of the BSF. Earlier there used to be in fact a retaliatory action only, but now they are going for the punitive action. That is a proactive strategy that has been adopted. The punitive action means where from the fire is coming, either decimate that post or you try to target that area from where these Pakistani rangers are targeting Indian border outposts and civilian areas. And that is exactly what the BSF people have done, and they have killed 3 of the Pakistani rangers. Intermittent shelling in this area is still continuing.